That is very, very cool. Okay, now let's talk about ETrade versus Fidelity versus TD Ameritrade. How does brokers make money for you and from you? Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to do a compare and contrast between ETrade, Fidelity, and TD Ameritrade. Those are some stalwarts in the investment brokerage industry, and I want to compare and contrast them. But before I get into the nitty gritty, I want to give you a few tips on how to choose an online stockbroker. Very important. And first, you need to know your needs. You got to understand your risk profile. You need to understand why you want to invest. Are you investing with a short-term perspective or a long-term outlook? Are you there for are you an active or passive investor? How much do you already know? What kind of trades would you want to execute? Would you want to be a swing trader or a day trader or a long-term investor? Do you need help? What kind of help do you need? And because if you want to go the DIY route versus the, I would say the hand holding route, you need a different kind of investment broker. And so once you have an idea of your needs, you need to narrow the field. It's very important to understand that the broker you want to choose needs to be a member of the SIPC, the Securities Investor Protection Corporation. You want to make sure that the broker is a member of the FINRA, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. Those are important institutions that sort of safeguard the health of the United States financial markets. So you want to make sure the broker you choose is actually a member of those two. If the brokerage offers checking or savings accounts or any other deposit products, are they covered by the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation? And what kind of insurance do they provide to protect you in case of a company failure? So those are things. Obviously, the good thing is that the three players I will be talking to you about today don't have that risk. ETrade, Fidelity, and TD Ameritrade are solid and financially strong enough to sort of avert any situation, any adverse situation. So you're fine, all right. So you need to think about stockbroker regulation and trust. In narrowing the field, you need to look at certain criteria. One criterion is stockbroker regulation and trust. Another one is online security and account protection. You also want to think about the brokerage account offerings. What kind of accounts does the broker offer besides standard taxable investment accounts? Right? Can you open a retirement accounts with them? Are there different products for different investing goals? I'm actually giving you an idea here about the things you need to do. And the third step here is very important. You need to figure out the fees. So the broker account fees, the trading commissions. The fourth step, you need to test the brokerage platform. Do they allow you to have a demo account so you can test the platform, be comfortable with it before actually signing up for a long-term option? You want to look at the charting features. You want to look at things like other options. Can you actually trade all kinds of securities, including CFDs, including options, including derivatives such as futures? Can you trade currencies also? The next step, and this is step number 5, you need to actually sort of figure out how well the stockbroker educates its clients. Very important. So you want to look at things like quality and usability of the interface. You want to look at analytical resources. And step number 6, you want to look at ease of depositing and withdrawing funds, right? Things like depositing funds and withdrawing funds. How can you deposit money into your brokerage account? How long does it take for deposited funds to settle? Does the brokerage offer regular checking or a savings account that can facilitate swifter transfers? And are those free? Are those FDIC insured, right? Same thing, you have to want to think about also the same process for withdrawing funds. And step number 7, you want to pay attention to customer service. Very important. And step number 8, once you have actually gathered all those criteria, you need to make a decision. You need to actually start thinking about the best broker for you. The reason why I'm giving you all those steps, all those criteria, is because we actually have used the same criteria and many, many more when analyzing and evaluating all brokers that we evaluate on this show, particularly the 3 we are paying attention to today. So, but before I get into the actual review of each player here, please check out our short evaluation approach video. This video sort of will help you understand our strict methodology when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and reviewing all the brokers we review on this show. Check this out. All right, let's first talk about TD Ameritrade. So TD Ameritrade is excellent for beginners and those seeking a great mobile experience. And the cool thing here is that TD Ameritrade is actually one of the larger online brokers in the United States. So it offers multiple platforms aimed at different levels of expertise. And the extensive educational offerings help new investors become more confident and encourage them to explore additional asset classes as their skills grow. For active investors and traders, the Thinkorswim platform offers all the data, charting, and tools needed to find market opportunities. So the sheer number of tools and research available through TD Ameritrade can be overwhelming. What are the pros and cons here? So pros, you have extensive research capabilities and numerous news feeds. The education offerings are designed to make novice investors more comfortable with a wider variety of asset classes. Additional support channels have been developed using Facebook Messenger, WeChat, Twitter, and others. What about the cons? Clients may have to use more than one trading system to find all the tools they want to use. And the website is so packed with content and tools that finding a particular item is difficult. And numerous website and platform outages were reported during August and September 2020. One thing I want to say to TD Ameritrade, if you're listening to me right now, please revamp your website, please. You can do it. A lot of big players have done it. You can do it. It's too crowded. All right. And so one thing also you want to think in terms of usability, TD Ameritrade is good. It makes they make the whole process very easy when you start. It is fantastic, and they have their Thinkorswim platform. Fantastic. The platform is user friendly. It is easy to navigate. They have native mobile apps for iOS and Android, so that's great. The trade experience is excellent. We have tried it both mobile and on desktop software. It's fantastic. The range of offerings with TD Ameritrade is great. You know, the platform offers clients a wide range of assets on both web platforms and Thinkorswim, as well as on mobile apps. All right, and the order types excellent. The trading technology is average though. TD Ameritrade can do a better job because right now their order routing algorithm seeks out the both price improvement and speedy execution of the client's entire order, but they have a better job to do on that end. So you have to work on that. The trading technology for TD Ameritrade is average. Continuing the analysis of TD Ameritrade here, what about the cost? Cost is poor. Our analysis of the cost is poor. What do I mean by that? I mean that TD Ameritrade is not competitive. They are more expensive than other players. And on top of that, the transparency around the cost is not really great. So it's just very convoluted to understand exactly what cost they're charging you. And here I'm talking about commissions and fees and so on and so forth. So TD, you have to work on that. And this broker makes money. TD Ameritrade makes money from you and for you through interest on cash, payment for order flow, stock loan programs, price improvements, and portfolio margin. And the account amenities on TD Ameritrade it's poor. So TD Ameritrade clients who qualify can apply for portfolio margining, but the platform does not share revenue from its stock loan program with the clients who hold the stock. And the TD Ameritrade clients earn 0.01% on their uninvested cash, and they can move money manually into money market account. What about research amenities? Fantastic. TD has done a great job in the last 10 years on this front, so we love it. So the research amenities are just good, from stock screeners to ETF screeners to option screeners and mutual fund screeners and fixed income screeners. You have the whole 9 yards. You even have tools and calculators. You have trading idea generators. You have news feeds. You have third-party research, and you have charting. So we love that. And portfolio analysis is great, and education excellent. TD Ameritrade sets a high bar for trading and investing education, and it shows. It really shows. And the platform offers multiple education modes, including live video, recorded webinars, articles, courses that include quizzes, and content organized by skill level. And the customer service is also great. You have 24/7 phone line. You have chatbots deployed on Twitter, Facebook Messenger, Apple Business Chat, and WeChat in Asia. You have live chat support on the TD Ameritrade mobile trader app. You have excellent trading related guides for Think or Swim users. And in terms of security, also excellent. Security for the platform is excellent. It's up to industry standards. Clients can use biometric authentication, fingerprint, and face recognition for the mobile app login. And the platform's security algorithm recognizes the computer where a client has accessed the account in the past, and should an unfamiliar computer attempt access, a series of profile questions are used to confirm the client's identity. So this is really, really great. So what I want to say overall here is that our verdict is that TD Ameritrade is a great player, but we have to actually compare the other players. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back right after this. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm just done analyzing TD Ameritrade. Now I want to focus on ETrade. Now ETrade is excellent for those seeking a hands-off approach to investment and pre-built portfolios. Okay, and one thing I want to say is that ETrade is good for people who are actually, I would say, passive investors. All right, so the pros and cons here. So you have two excellent mobile apps aimed at different trading styles. Paper trading replicates the entire Power ETrade platform, and you can get invested quickly by choosing a pre-built portfolio. What about the cons? Per contract options commissions are tiered with higher fees for less frequent traders, no direct international trading or data, and there is no consolidation of outside accounts for a complete financial analysis. And one thing I want to say in terms of usability, great. I mean, ETrade has a long history as an online broker, right? And one thing we have found is that this experience has paid off in terms of very intuitive and easy to navigate platforms. And the trade experience is just consequently fantastic. The standard ETrade website can be clumsy to navigate with its two-level menus, but they have done a great job in terms of easing the workflow, not only through the once you log into the trading platform, but also the mobile app. And the range of offerings is good in terms of all the assets that are included. You have the stocks, you can long and short them. You have the penny stocks, so OTC, BB. You have mutual funds, bonds, single leg and multi-leg options, and robo-advisors. And order types, excellent, fantastic. And in terms of trading technology, this is something that we have actually spent a lot of time analyzing. It is average. So ETrade's order routing technology utilizes both spray and sequential routing, and most orders are sent to market makers. So approximately 95% of orders for stocks on the S&P 500 receive price improvement. So the router looks for a combination of execution speed and quality, and the firm states that it has a team of dedicated people that monitors its advanced order routing technology to seek the best execution available in the market. Having said that, I just think overall they can do a better job. They're still not there yet. They can really do a better job on that end when it comes to trading technology. I want to talk to you also about the cost. In terms of cost, I'm showing you right now the pricing and pricing models and rates on the screen. Our analysis is that ETrade has a poor pricing model. And again, when it comes to poor, I mean the competitiveness of the pricing, but also the transparency. So you can see on the screen, we have a table that's taken directly from the website, and this could be better. They're not really the best here. And the ETrade makes money from you and for you through interest on cash, payment for order flow, stock loan programs, price improvements, and portfolio margining. And account amenities are average with ETrade. The research amenities are good. So everything from equity screeners, they have ETF screeners, option strategy tools, mutual fund screeners. You have fixed income screeners, tools and calculators, and trading idea generator. You also have menus as diverse as news, third-party research, charting, and that's kind of cool. And portfolio analysis is great based on our analysis. And education is also good. They're doing a good job. The ETrade's website offers a learning center that contains investing related articles, help using the technology, and trading related content. So beginners to trading experts can check out the getting started section and move on from there as they get more comfortable with investing concept and advanced investing concept. So customer service is good. You have 24/7 phone line with access to brokers as well as to retirement specialists, financial consultants, active trader consultants, and product specialists. And security is average. This is something we believe that ETrade should work on. Right now, their security is not up to industry standards. Like really, it's good. I would say it's a between average and good. And mobile app users can log in with a biometric face or fingerprint recognition, but there are a lot of stuff that we're missing. For example, through November 2019, there were actually a few significant data breaches at some ETrade locations reported by Identity Theft Research Center. All right, so one thing I want to say here is kind of recap this section is that with the acquisition of TD Ameritrade by Charles Schwab Lumen, ETrade is positioning itself as a nimble yet fully functioned player in the online brokerage space. So the integration of the options house technology provided ETrade with a major upgrade to its options analysis and trading capabilities in the Power ETrade platform. So now I want to talk to you about Fidelity Investments. And this platform is excellent for long-term investors seeking an all-in brokerage solution that offers excellent value and high-quality order executions. What are the pros and cons here? First of all, who is Fidelity for? As one of the larger brokers in the United States, Fidelity is designed to serve the vast majority of individual investors. So for the average buy and hold investor, Fidelity's well-rounded platform offers a wide selection of tools, research, and resources coupled with easy order entry. So for more active investors and full-on traders, Fidelity offers Active Trader Pro, which is a downloadable program with streaming real-time data and a customizable trading interface. So despite covering these two broad bases quite thoroughly, it is important to note that Fidelity does not currently offer commodities or futures options. So what are the pros and cons here? So pros, excellent trade executions. They have a terrific research and asset screener base. ETF research is outstanding. And uninvested cash is swept into a money market account. And you have flexible and customizable news feed. What about the cons? So customers may have to use multiple platforms to utilize preferred tools. Non-US citizens or residents cannot open an account. And customers must manually refresh the data on the website, and no commodities or options on futures. So what I want to say here is that usability is good. And Fidelity is quite friendly to use overall. I mean, the firm has addressed the challenge of having the tools for traders while still having an easy experience for basic investors by essentially splitting its offering into two platforms. And they did a great job there. So, initial account opening with Fidelity is very simple, especially if you are adding an account to an existing household. However, adding an account features such as options, trading, or margin involves filling out an additional application, and none of that data, such as your occupation, is copied from your profile, so you have to enter it again. All right. And less active investors, mainly looking to buy and hold, will find Fidelity's web-based platform more than sufficient for their needs. With quotes, charts, they have a watch list and more packed. And they have more features packed into an interface that manages to avoid being overwhelming. It's very simple to use. We've tested it. So, trade experience on Fidelity's platform, it's fantastic. It's great. You can have the web, the desktop experience, as well as the mobile experience, are just fantastic. The range of offerings is good. You have stocks, you have penny stocks, mutual funds, bonds, single leg and multi leg options. You have robo advisory integrated into website and mobile app. You have international, so you have 25 online additional countries through International Trading Gate, Forex, and you have fractional shares on mobile apps. And the order types is excellent. So Fidelity allows you to enter a wide variety of orders on the website and Active Trader Pro, including conditional orders such as one cancels another and one triggers another. Conditional orders are not currently available on the mobile apps. Trading technology is good. Obviously, Fidelity is a biggie in the industry, so they've done a great job there. The cost, in terms of cost, we have rated Fidelity average. So their fees are in line with most industry participants. They have joined in the race to zero fees in October 2019. However, they're still lagging behind when you compare them with the likes of Robinhood and Wealthsimple or Wealthfront. So Fidelity can do better. And Fidelity makes money from you and for you through interest on cash, stock loan programs, payment for order flow, price improvements, and portfolio margining. And its account amenities are excellent, and research amenities are just great. You have stocks and ETF screeners. You have mutual fund evaluator, option screeners, fixed income screeners, tools and calculators. You have trading idea generators, news and research. And when it comes to news and research, we really love the technical analysis and charting feature that the Fidelity has. Remember, this is a company that has been around forever. So they have you're able through their platform to see up to 40 years of historical price data. That's fantastic. And portfolio analysis, great, stellar. We love it. And in terms of education, is great. The Fidelity has an online learning center that contains more than 600 pieces of content in areas including options, fixed income, fundamental and technical analysis, and retirement. They have excellent customer service. The security of the platform is great. Excellent. Really excellent. And for customer service, we have 24/7 phone line. You have online chat with human agent. You have FAQs. They are primarily focused on trading related information. And you can even talk to a live broker. I mean, of course, there is a surcharge for any trades placed via the broker, though, but you can talk to someone live if you need to. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to the final session of today's show. So, ETrade versus Fidelity versus TD Ameritrade, which is best? Well, my short answer is it depends on a couple of factors as well as your needs. After watching this show, after hearing everything I had to say, you kind of have an idea what's good for you and what kind of platform you would actually be comfortable with, right? So TD Ameritrade, as I said, TD Ameritrade, based on our analysis, is excellent for beginners and those seeking a great mobile experience. So ETrade is excellent for those seeking a hands-off approach to investment and love pre-built portfolios. And Fidelity is excellent for long-term investors seeking an all-in brokerage solution that offers excellent value and high-quality order executions. So The one thing I want to say before actually revealing our pick is that can you have accounts at more than one broker? Of course, you're not limited. Nothing is saying that you have to limit yourself to one broker. You can have accounts at 2 or 3 brokers. It's totally up to you. But for today's show, and to sort of recap today's conversation, our pick is Fidelity. And we chose Fidelity because of the all-in brokerage solution that you have. And you have actually this is a solution that is all-in. In other words, it caters not only to neophyte investors, but also to advanced investors and traders. And you have excellent value and high quality order executions. So our pick is Fidelity. We have scored Fidelity 10 over 10, TD Ameritrade 9.5 over 10, and ETrade 9 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention in today's conversation. Happy investing. And until next time, remember, stay marvelous.